Good evening, everyone. We changed venue. I got my daughter and her husband over. They're in the house. Well, they're at the store right now, but they're going to be in the house cooking, cutting up, and being what they do. So I'm outside tonight. Going to do this live and see how many people want to come in and hang out. I'm not drinking because doctor's orders. I still can't drink. Just had my surgery yesterday. Got the hole in my heart done. It's uh, it's closed up. So time's gonna tell. So that's my intro. Nobody's here to watch it, but if you click on later, then thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll promote myself. I think it's all right. If you guys tune in on Saturday nights, I try to be here every Saturday night to just relax and talk to people. Saturday night at 9. That's a for sure thing. I have been doing that, so done that for a few weeks in a row now. And anybody that follows, the dogs are doing good. But tonight I'm relaxing and gonna relax. Well, that stinks. Totally. Because I asked him for a lighter, he gave me a lighter, and then he took off with it. Brothers, what can you do? So if you guys want to hang in here and just watch nothing for a few, I'll be right back. I am going to grab a lighter. Hold still. I'm coming right back out, guys. Let's go. Ruby stayed in. All right, we're back. I made it back. I had to take off and grab a lighter. Anybody that's followed me, I have tried to quit smoking. I've cut down a lot, but they're hard to kick. So tonight we're just sitting outside, enjoying the night. You guys got to talk about anything? Hey, just type it out and we'll discuss. Preferably no questions about bowel movements and crazy stuff like that, but if it fills it up and people keep watching. Usually I would have a beer this evening, but like I said when I started, I can't have beer for a couple of days. Still getting over all my surgeries. In the past 2 weeks, I've got a hole in my heart repaired. I've got a pacemaker put in. I have been a busy, busy person trying to get back right. So we got one hanging on. I appreciate you watching, even if you're not saying anything or nothing. Thanks for watching. There's one person out there. Sometimes it's all it takes to keep me running my mouth is one person to listen. So I've just been sitting around, relaxing today because that was doctor's orders. I can't lift anything over 5 pounds for the whole week. So it's kind of a week of chilling and relaxing. Well, that's pretty cool. You're building a Lego Bruce Wayne mansion while you watch it live. I haven't done Legos in years. I'm not very artistic, so to do a Lego anything is not something I could do. I like watching people that build them. I've seen some crazy things out of Legos. I just don't know how to do them. That's my dogs out there in the yard. Yep, that's who I think it is. If Molly hears a gnat fart, she's going to go after it and start barking. A Bruce Wayne mansion out of Legos. So how long does something like that take, Tristan, to put one together? I bet it's hours, if not days. Oh, fireworks are still going off. People celebrate, I guess, till the fireworks run out. Look what I found in the back seat of the car. We got one more. Well, how long's that mansion gonna take? I know some of those things they actually have designers and engineers working on it to put things together because they are extravagant now. I was just wondering how long it might take you to put together that Bruce Wayne mansion there that you're working on. You guys mad because Wally got to go? Wally went with my daughter and her husband. They went to the store and he loves to ride. Okay, I will have to look that up because, I mean, you're working on one for a year. That's amazing. I'm not for sure I could work on any project for a year. But I guess if you really like it, you get that satisfaction of, look what I did. So I will definitely have to look at it. Is your channel basically just under your name there? Because it's easy whenever I can find channels if you make a comment on a video or something that where I can actually hit your name and look it up, and then I can look at your channel and subscribe. That's how I do it. I don't know how anybody else does it. But I like looking at stuff like that. It would have been a great thing to do for the past year since they ain't been able to work. Building on some Legos or something. We're having a nice evening this evening. It's a little warm outside. We're still at 90 degrees, which is crazy, but it's life. Yes, when I get money, I'm going to make Gotham City. Cool. You sell your projects, or you just build them for other people? That's pretty awesome. Because you put that kind of time in one. I can imagine. I like peaceful nights like tonight. I don't have no TV distracting me. Sounds of nature, just chilling out. Oh, what a night. What are we? That crazy surgery that I had yesterday. When I went to the pre-op appointment, talked to the doctor, he's like, yeah, it's only 15 minutes. Which, in all, that's probably about all he done was 15 minutes. But I was supposed to be there at 11 o'clock. Hi, Linda. And if you're going to sleep, good night. I know my Saturday nights are a little late. Sorry. I'll try to get up in the morning and come outside and do one in the daylight. It did. It just took a lot longer. My appointment was at 11 o'clock, and I might have got back there at 2 o'clock for the surgery. And then after the surgery was done, I had to lay still for 3 hours. After 3 hours, they come in and remove the stitch. Then I had to lay there for 1 more hour, get up and walk around and make for sure that there's not a lot of bleeding or anything going on crazy. And I did that, and then I got to get dressed and finally go home. But it's a 2.5 hour drive to get up there. So I spent a whole day gone. I'm just happy it was outpatient. I got to leave. We left, and my daughter took me for some Korean barbecue. Or just a Korean restaurant. I really don't know. I had a barbecue burrito. That was really good. So we just made a day of it since I was stuck. Now I gotta relax and can't be doing a lot of stuff. So what's one to do? I get on YouTube and do a live video and shoot the sugar with anybody that wants. What's up, Toby Wallace? I can't you jump? I can't have you jumping in my lap, buddy. You guys have to be down for a couple days. sit in the recliner, you can sit beside me, but that is pretty cool. I will definitely have to look that up. I'm trying to commit to memory as much as I can. Tristan R. I think I can remember that. I don't have a pen and paper here, or else I would have wrote it down. If I was in the house by my recliner, where I keep all my remotes and pencils and everything I might need. But stop. Somebody just come home. It's either my daughter and her husband or my brother. My alarm system says somebody's here. Which you can't beat that alarm system. It knows things way before I do. Because I just now seen them. Rolly! How's it going, brother? Not gonna be on here long. Just figured I'd see how you were and say hey to you. Crunch. If he's on tonight. I haven't seen him, and I understand you ain't gonna be on so long. That's cool. I'm only gonna do about an hour if I get people watching. Surgery went well. It took a lot longer for laying weight and all that fun stuff. If you catch this later on, I explained it a few minutes ago of how my day went. So it'll be uploaded when it's done. So you're more than welcome to go back and look. I don't want to explain it over again. But there's a lot of waiting. But other than that, everything went good. I'm on 1 week of picking up nothing over 5 pounds. Dogs are acting crazy.
Welcome to Bo Bunker Sanctuary. Hey, Bo Bunker.
That's pretty cool.
It's over in the buckets.
If you're still watching, Rolly, is Tristan. He builds things with Legos and things. I'm gonna check out his page whenever I get done with this. I'm gonna see the work. Miniatures. He's working on Bruce Wayne's mansion. I'm not good with Legos, but I'd be interested in seeing it because some of that artwork is unbelievable. No, you cannot get on me, please. I no longer have anything. I got to take my bandage off today, which was a big wad of gauze covering up the scar and things. So now that I've taken it off, I can't have them jumping on my lap and breaking something open. But they still want their attention. When I go sit down, I'll put a pillow on my lap, and they can jump up there and sit and relax later on. Yeah, I don't know where Crunch is this evening. If he catches this video later on, hey Crunch, what's up? Well, I should say this morning. I forgot. He's already Sunday morning. He's probably sleeping in. Legos. Lego my Egos. That's pretty. That is neat. You ever do live videos whenever you're building your Legos? You got enough followers to do a live yet? Or subscribers, or however this channel is? Because if I could do cool shit like that, I would do it. Live video, talking, looking back and forward. Watch me work. I guess everybody's having a good Saturday evening. Mine's been good. I'm not going to complain. Slowly going through everything, getting stuff to be sold. I have me a giant yard sale. Just got a lot of stuff laying around that one person just don't need. Ah, I think you only need 500 to do one, but if I was waiting to do that, I would, hell, you would see my casket being lowered in the ground because I never got there. All right, brother, I appreciate it, and you have a good evening, and be safe, whatever you're going to do. And give Goober a pat on the head for me. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Wally to come back. Hopefully he didn't try to get away from him. And they're out there looking for him. That would be my luck. But he wanted to go for a ride, so. Son-in-law said he wants to go, so I said, you want to take him, go for it. I can't do anything with him for the next 5, 7, 6 days. I'll get it out one of them days. But all the rest of them are sitting out here. I'm not in the house, so they don't want to go in. They're funny that way. They all missed me yesterday because I wasn't home all day. But they made it through, so that's a good thing. Get moving around. See what I can do about doing something easy part-time. Something easy part-time. I'll go back and flip burgers part-time. I don't think I'll go that far. That's a lot of standing. But I'll find something to do. So everybody stay tuned. I don't know what it is yet. I just got to get recovered. What are you doing up on the cat house, dude? You just gonna lay down? Okay. Oh, Oliver. Not Oliver. Toby. I looked down at Oliver when I said it. A lot of dogs. I got dogs. They usually don't sit outside at night this long. I guess if I'm here, they're here. That's what they do. They hang out with me. It's just dark to see. I started before it got dark. Then it got dark on me. Cars are running. I'm watching you. Says he's gonna try to get onto the porch again if you don't watch her. I keep my eye on that dog. You never know. That sucks. I hate hearing anybody lose pets. I love them all to death, but my favorite one is Wally. He's my pit bull. I think those dogs gets bad raps, and they're the most loyal and lovable creatures you can have. Kidney failure at 3. Wow. I had one of the puppies. He was barely 6 months old, and he didn't eat one night. And the next morning, he had a massive seizure and passed away for I don't know what. And that was hard, him being so young. I get older dogs. I have a few that are a little older. If one of those passes away, I kind of expect it. But for a young puppy to be sick, just didn't eat one night, woke up the next day, laid in his cage, and had a seizure and was gone. That one broke me. That was hard to do. So I understand the loss of a pet. And I really don't have any favorite cats. I don't know what you would call the cats that I have, but they were rescued from somebody, and I got them when they were kittens. And they're my favorite kind of cat because they come inside during the day, they get in the morning, and they go in and eat. Wow, that's got to be rough on your 17th birthday. yeah, we got the cats when they were little, so they grow up around the dogs and they eat. Stop it. They eat and come inside during bad weather, but at night they like to be out and patrol the grounds and do what they do, so I let them outside. They sleep in during the day in the air conditioning or out here on the porch. Their choice. But I let them out at night to use the bathroom, and they catch mice and moles and do all kinds of stuff around here. So that's my favorite kind of cat because I don't have a litter box. They use the bathroom outside, which is awesome. That's my favorite cat. If you can train them, excuse me, if you can train them to go outside and use the bathroom, that's a good cat. And they got used to it because they grew up around the dogs, and the dogs would go out. They'd come out on the porch, and after a little while, they'd go explore the grass, and they'd explore the yard. And then one day they just decided they want to go where they want to go, but they know where food is and where home is. They like to be out at night, I guess. That's why I love them. Teddy, stop. Yeah, stop. You can tell Wally's back. So my son-in-law and my daughter. Children, it's a party up in here. Did you have fun, buddy? All right, don't jump on me. Did you have a good time? You got to go for a car ride? That's good. Boy loves him a car ride. Maybe somebody snap a picture of him riding. I got one where he's in the passenger seat of my car and he just didn't want to get out. And his tail's going 90 to nothing. That I laugh about. That's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. Anxiety. I don't have that, thank goodness. My dogs do. I'm not around. They got separation anxiety. Children. It's the two little ones that are the worst. Teddy. Teddy. Teddy, enough. Get over here. Right now. Teddy. Oliver. Oliver Duke. Teddy, get over here and sit down. Sit. Hush. They've been here for 4 days. They was here a week ago. What the hell is wrong with you? Stop. He's just being loud as he. Stay and hush. You guys, shush. You guys don't need to go in the house. Get out here. Teddy, hush. He's boisterous. He doesn't like strangers. That's too funny because Oliver is actually a chug as well. He's mixed Chihuahua and Pug. He was rescued from a dog fighting thing. He was a bait dog. So he's been rescued, and that's exactly what he is. He's a Chihuahua and Pug mix. And they call him a chug. But yeah, he's my little solid white, built like a baked bean. That's okay. I'll be here for a while. Molly, enough. She said, no, it's not enough. She's part hound dog. She's going, brrr. That's just what she does. I don't think she's part hound dog. She looks like a hound dog. But I have both of her parents, so I know she's Chihuahua mix. They're gonna start cooking. They running late. They was doing a bunch of. My daughter had to work today, and then after work she was helping me do a bunch of shit in the house. So they're working late on dinner. I got the baked potatoes done. I put those in the Instapot. If you ain't never had a baked potato in the Instapot, you don't know what you missed. Suckers are done in 20 minutes. Let the steam release itself, so about 35 minutes by the time it's all said and done. And that is the lightest, fluffiest potato I've ever eaten in my life. So that's what I like to do when I don't want to turn the oven on because it's 100 degrees outside. I have to go ahead and cook it for him. No, I'm kidding. In case you guys don't know, but her husband is from the Dominican Republic. And I've never eaten any, but today he was like, come up for lunch, and he done pulled out, I thought they were bananas, and he's like, they're plantains. And the way he opened them, I was like, you can't peel them like a banana? And he's like, no. But he made some fried plantains. It was actually pretty good. Now I know how to do it. I took a couple of them, added my own seasoning to it, see how he liked it. He said they weren't bad. He just cooks his with salt and oil and then salts them up again. But they were actually really good. First time for everything. I actually need to eat more vegetables and stuff like that, but I like meat and potatoes. Crunch, what's happening? Rolly was on a little earlier. He only stayed for a few minutes and he had to hightail it out. Not for sure what was going on, but he wanted to stop in and say hey. So I was, you can scroll back and see, but it's what he was on for a few. How's your morning going, sir? woke up just now. Well, that's good. That means your morning's starting. Yeah, I'm outside this evening. Everybody's inside. My brother and my daughter and my son-in-law, they're all in there. They're having a late night cook. They're making some dinner. Had a late day. So I come out here to where I didn't have to be bothered and listening to their conversation. To be honest, I don't understand half of it because they switch back and forth from Spanish to English like nothing. So I was like, okay. When they first did it and they were down after my stroke, I thought I was having another stroke because it was just like, what the hell is he saying? And she's like, oh, he's on his headphones talking to somebody. They understand Spanish. I do not. I guess if they didn't live in New York and they lived closer, I would learn more. But Teddy, enough. Goodness gracious, he's just going crazy this evening. Don't know why. There's nothing out here. Awesome. Can't wait to see him. Like I said, I'll check out your page. In case you aren't caught up with the conversation there, Crunch, Tristan builds Lego models, but extravagant ones. He's working on a Bruce Wayne mansion right now. And you can find him on his page at Tristan R. Bear. And he's going to post some of his stuff. I want to see it. I'm not good with Legos, but I think it's awesome that people can build shit with them. I'm doing good. Surgery went well. If you go back later and watch the beginning of the video, it just took a little while longer than what I expected. Yeah, I figured it was. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I see what it is. Because my mother's maiden name was B-R-A-Y. Yep, that's what it was. Whole repair surgery. Done and over. And out yesterday. Can't do anything for a week. I will be, can't lift anything over 5 pounds. So, I'm just relaxing this week. My daughter's been doing a bunch of stuff around the house and things. Helping me out with some stuff. While she's working. I mean, kid never stops. But she has the type of job that she can do remotely anywhere as long as she has an internet connection. And when there's work to be done, she gets on the computer and goes to town. I think that stuff's awesome. That's pretty cool. I could pick up a lot more when I'm healthy. I've been down for so long because I had my third stroke in April of 24. So for the past year, almost a year and a half, I mean, I've been recovering from that. and trying to get everything fixed that was causing that. That's the hole in the heart that I just got fixed yesterday and all this other stuff. But once I heal up from that, the pacemaker and everything put in, I'm hoping that I'm able to work out and get back some muscle loss that well, that's pretty cool. A Proby firefighter. Most people run out of burning buildings, firefighters run into them. And it's a special kind of somebody to walk into that stuff. So I got to recover myself and get back into somewhat of a shape. Because I've been sporting the round shape for quite a long time now. So, got to do something. Everything's repaired. I just got to heal up. I can quit taking my blood thinner in 6 months. So when the 6 months are up, that's when I keep my fingers crossed that this repair goes well. I don't want to have a fourth stroke, but if I do, that's what it'll be. So that's why I'm trying to quit smoking too, but some days are easier. With me sitting outside, then I can smoke anytime I like because I'm outside. And all that stuff. Yeah, I'm working on it. I really am. I leave them outside. I don't smoke inside. So I go in the house and do some stuff, watch some TV, and I was like, oh, let me go out and get a cigarette. Instead of just keeping them by me, because then it's like boom, boom, boom. Which is what I've been doing on here. Because they're sitting here. It's a very hard addiction to quit. Anybody says that quitting smoking's easy, hasn't smoked very long. The best thing to do is never start. But when I was young, I wanted to be the cool kid. Now I'm just me. Yes, it is. I vape, but I don't. I vape CBD oil. That's what I vape. Yep, all of it's bad. It's no good for us. Population control. That's how they get rid of us. They give us bad things. Oops. I still ain't supposed to be lifting my arm over my head, but I do that once in a while. I forget about it. Well, I wonder if I just sat here and chewed tobacco, talk shit about my in-laws down there in the trailer park. If I get more people to
tune in and say what's up.
Unfortunately, the hospital was about 2 hours and 10 minutes away. So I left bright and early yesterday morning. Got there about 10:30 because I had an 11 o'clock appointment. Got put back in the room. Yeah, it's not too bad. But I had an 11 o'clock appointment, but I had to sit there for 3 hours until it was my turn for my surgery. Either he had some emergency come up and he was running behind, but I'm not going to rush a man that knows what the hell he's doing. You just take your lumps and be like, okay, that is what it is. So I sat there for 3 hours. I was back in surgery for about 45 minutes, 30 minutes to get everything set up. He went in, did his 15 minutes worth of work, like he said that was all it was going to take him. He finished that up, and I went back to my room there and had to lay down another 2 hours. They removed the stitch. Had to lay there another hour. Got to do a little walking, making sure there's not any bleeding or any craziness going on that isn't supposed to be there. Got that done and over, and finally got to leave and then drive back home. So it was a full day. A long full day. I don't want to do it again, but I got to go back up in 6 weeks just to check in. But I don't have to go to the hospital. I just got to go to his place, his doctor's office, which is also busy. Yeah, it's I don't even notice it's going off half of the time, but I do love the sound of the train whistles going. They're probably 1, 2, 3, 4. They're probably about 5 blocks away. But I live in a small town and there's a lot of crossings, so they blast all the way through. And just hearing them go is like, I don't even hear it anymore. You was on the train yesterday. Did you go anywhere interesting? Yeah, I can imagine being there in the summer on a train. Do trains even have air conditioning units? I'm just wondering if I've never rode on one. So I'm not for sure if there's any AC or if it's just the windows open and hope for a breeze. Ride the train. Okay. I guess like I said, I'm not for sure about anything about trains. I rode one, and it was just a metro train in Washington D.C. that just took you around the city. It was just like, go, stop, get off. So I'm not for sure. You didn't get a reserved one, so you got the uncooled car, no air conditioning. packed full of people. I can imagine that would suck terribly. Wow. That is just nuts. Behave. I'll say I don't know anything about them. I wouldn't mind taking an old steam train across the country or something. A little sightseeing train. I think that would be nice. Across America here. Because I've seen the United States in a big rig. And I've seen trains passing by. Wow. Yeah, I would make for sure if I had to travel. I'd definitely want one of those. I would even leave the one, just walk through it, just walk to one end of it, turn around, and walk back. Yeah, that would be sweet too. I was born up there. Yeah, I can imagine. No AC. And you get temperatures of 100, 105, 7. You get that heat. I wouldn't want to ride in a train like that. That's making me not able to breathe just thinking about it. Yeah, that's just crazy. Above 100 with the humidity. Watch your paws, bud. Can't have you in my lap. He being crazy, old little lazy Larry dude. Tubius. I see you, bud. I can't pick you guys up. You know this. You can come sit down later when I get in the recliner. They're hating life because I can't have them just jumping in my lap all willy-nilly. I gotta cover up my area so when they jump up, they don't squish something. Hell yeah. I didn't stay long. I like it up there. I like more of the northern cold country than the city, but it's not bad. But I've been in the south so long that I prefer the heat than the cool weather. Cool weather hurt my bones. Don't you even think about jumping. Somebody got fireworks going off in the background like crazy. Well, guys, I've been on here for an hour. I've got company visiting and everything. I appreciate everybody that's hung in and talked with me. I really enjoy it. I'll be back again tomorrow, next Saturday at 9. Feel free to stop in. Tristan, I'm going to check out your page. and everything. But you guys have a good evening. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Come back and talk with me. Saturday evenings at 9, and you'll catch me whenever I feel the need throughout the week. You guys have a good evening and be safe.